So talk about a new favorite fan. This thing is awesome. So I found out that this is a Zero fan, and it's actually interesting because it's a lot like the small window fans, little 12-inch fans in the thing that go in your window. And if you were to look at this and compare the two, this is very, very similar. It's just like a big giant version of that. When it starts up like this on low, it's very slow and very, very quiet. The sound you're hearing is the grill, but it will stop doing that if you coax it a little bit like that. But then once it heats up, it moves faster on low. Not because of the motor or the bearings or oil, but because I think this has got a speed coil in it, in here, in relation to how it all works. It's a reversible motor, but it's probably controlled, the low speed is probably controlled with a speed coil. And that tends to warm up, and then the fan runs faster. I like it at this little slow tempo right here. This is really nice. But it doesn't really stay there, but either way, it's a really nice fan. I really like it. It would have had a plate here that says 0 on it, and that's what it was. And it's very, very similar to the little versions of this fan, the little window fan things. So anyway, this is the new favorite fan, and I plan not to buy any more. I got this for $10. You know, that Emerson that I've been talking about, man, that thing, they probably, I don't know what they want for it, but way too much. And so far I have exhibited the self-control to keep from buying it. I have exhibited self-control, which is rare for me. In addition to selling some things, I sold some old outboard motors that I've had for a while, and I made money on them too. I'm trying not to lose money on this stuff when I do sell as much as possible. You know how that is. It's not always possible. It is a hobby after all. But that's the deal. So that's a little on the Zero. Next interesting item is this is the basket case garbage fan Superlectric we found in Brookline over there. And I had at one point, we still have the blades. The blades are on the Franken, but this is pretty much stuck now from sitting. But this plastic motor ended up being really trashed. So I'm going to retrieve my switch and maybe keep the cord just to have a cord and throw the rest of it out, frankly. So we'll take it down. We're going to try and collapse this. We'll see if we can do it without cutting our leg open and bleeding to death. Ha-ha! All right. All right, so I really want to collapse this thing. I'm trying to take out the center. These are spot welded in, so I tried to drill out the spot welds to see if we can pry it apart. And success, believe it or not. Look at that. Drilled out the spot welds. Let's try it on the other side. Not for any other reason than just to see if we can do it. Alright guys, here it is, partially disassembled. We're just trying to break this down so it'll go in the garbage can, because they won't pick it up if I leave it on the street. So we got to get it broken down a little bit. That's why we drilled out the spot welds. I didn't really think that was going to work, but it did, as you can see. We got the spot welds out, so I'm not going to save the cord. I could not remove the grommet. It was really, really stuck in there. I don't know, you could spend your whole day pulling on this damn thing. And in the process, I think I kind of ganked the cord up a little bit, so we're not even going to try to save this cord. We're just going to chuck it. Let's knock this down a size here. Doesn't feel good throwing a fan out, but we got to do what we got to do, right? Now you can probably see that the bottom of the case is already partly broken. There's two more spot welds There was a spot weld here that went bad, rusted out. But I ran out of battery on the drill, so I didn't bother. We're just going to collapse this thing. So let's see if we can get on camera here. How's that look? Y'all on camera now? All right. Ignore the fat man in the video. That was pretty easy. How do you like that? It's actually pretty badass. We'll take a few pictures of that. Right. So that should continue to fall down into small pieces and we'll throw it in the trash.